Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Training System, and it's Sunday the 17th of November 2019, and this is the weekly analysis for Euro, Cable and Aussie dollar for the third week of November. Let's start off with the Euro. And after a bearish week the previous week, there was some pullback for this last week after finding support right at the 110.00 level and the 62 fib retracement area, and climbing all the way back up to just the 110.50 area, trying to reach the 38 fib retracement level and the resistance zone along with the monthly pivot. We'll see what the new weekly pivot is for next week, but it looks like there's going into a consolidation phase within this zone between 110 and 110.70, and we'll see whether there's any fundamental news that can help push it up to retest the 111 area, or whether there's further weakness to break below the 110 key 110 support zone. And for this week, there's only a couple of minor news with the release of the ECB monetary policy meeting accounts, and that's on Thursday. And on Friday, there's some flash services and manufacturing PMIs for the Eurozone, from France and Germany as well. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame, and it did break out higher above the intermediate resistance zone and trying to climb up to into the resistance zone here at the 38 fib retracement level. So the intermediate support zone now is still at the 50 fib retracement level. All right, let's move on to the cable. And the sterling pound against dollar managed to recover more than the euro because of some UK election news, where there's some positive news if the Conservative Party is able to win a majority, but that's still a lot of campaigning to do, and until the election day on 12th of December. So we'll also see where the new weekly pivot is for next week, and it's managed to find support above that and climb up above the 21 fib retracement level, right back into the apex of this previous triangle. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So this was the intermediate resistance zone that we had identified. So see whether it will now turn to support, and whether the cable is able to climb up higher. The key support zone is still at the 128.00 level, and key resistance zone is at the 130.00 level, along with the previous swing high just above 130. And there's also no news of note for the UK for this coming week, so it's all going to be driven with by UK election news. Could extend this further. All right. So we'll just have to see which side is going to break up from. It could be further bullish momentum, pushing the cable up slightly. All right, let's move on to the Aussie dollar. And likewise with dollar yen on another video, and as well as euro. On Friday, it managed to recover as the US retail sales was mixed, and the core retail sales was slightly worse than expected. And also there was a positive news from the US-China trade deal, which helped the Aussie dollar to recover and find support from the 62 Fib retracement level, and managed to climb back up and trying to retest the intermediate resistance zone where the 55 daily 55 EMA is, as well as the monthly pivot at 0.6831. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame, and looks like it hit the 62 Fib exactly and managed to recover back up above the 68 level. So this intermediate zone is going to be the next key resistance zone, with a multitude of confluence of levels to provide strong resistance. Can remove this zone here. So for the first part of next week, it's also going to be the key, more of a consolidation phase, as there's also no major news apart from the release of the RBA monetary policy minutes on Tuesday, and on Friday there's some minor flash manufacturing and services PMIs as well. So if there's no fundamental reason to break out, then there's going to be a lot of consolidation, as with all the other pairs as well. So the key news events are basically just the UK elections and US-China trade deals to give a bias on whether there's going to be a risk on or risk off mode for the markets. Alright, meanwhile, just do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen, and as well as the weekly Ichimoku analysis for euro and cable as well. The next follow-up will be on Wednesday midweek, and we'll check out the new weekly pivots as well. Have a good trading week then, and cheers.